It is fish fry Sunday. So fish for my Sunday dinner. I picked up my fish from my grocery store and it was properly cleaned. I seasoned it with salt, black pepper, and my season, as you know. Slice it on both sides and put some seasoning in there. And I'm going to have it ready to put in hot oil. Be very careful. The oil is hot, as you can see there. Do not drop the fish in the pot. Gently place it. And be very careful from the oil not being splashed on your skin and cause it any burn. I'm used to this. I get burned lots of time, but I'm good. Okay. I told you it was really hot. I'm going to put another one in. And I'm going to put them in opposite direction so that I could fit one more fish in here. Be careful again. And while you're doing this, don't forget to subscribe to my video. Okay, what I'm going to do now is leave them to fry for 10 minutes on each side. I'm going to add a pepper in here as well. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to add it. So 10 minutes on both sides. Don't forget to flip it. I use a spatula so that way, not a spatula, a tongue, so that my fish do not get burnt. A spatula is a good idea too, but be careful from it slipping or splashing oil on you. Okay, so 10 minutes each side. I told you, hot oil, it burns. And it will happen while cooking. This is real life, real deal. Okay, so here I had one more in and it's fried. And I'm just gonna keep the momentum going, frying the fish, you know, and keep showing you guys. Let's move on to the peas. I typically normally just pour the peas out. This right here is black-eyed peas. I'm using a cup today. And this is 1 cup of black-eyed peas. As I mentioned to you, pick out anything that is not good and toss it. Sometimes I do find rock petals. I'm gonna then wash my peas in the pot. I'm adding a little bit of cowpeas. This is my cowpeas. It's less than a cup. Here's the package. I'm also gonna show you the package for the black-eyed peas, just in case you wanna grab a pack. And this is still a part of our rice and peas. Alright, so I'm going to have the peas ready, prepped, and put it to boil. And I'll show you the boiling part. There we go. So 30 minutes of boiling. And then after that, you could add your coconut and some seasoning into it. I'm going to have the rice ready. You know what I use for my rice. This big cup. Again, it's going to be 2.5 because I'm cooking for a family of 5. If you're cooking for less, use less. All right, let's put the seasoning in. I have thyme and scallion, and I'm gonna put it in. The coconut is already in, so I'll give it a stir. Add some of this seasoning, as I mentioned. I love it. Season it just a little bit, less than a tablespoon is fine. Okay, grab my spoon and have everything moving around. There's the coconut, as I mentioned. It's not yet boiled out. Another 5 minutes and it will all be gone and I'll have a creamy look to my peas. Okay, now I'm gonna show you with the rice in. I mentioned in all of my videos, stir the rice. I had 2 spoons of butter here. Yeah, so stir the rice so that the peas is not at the bottom, or else it's not really rice and peas if the peas is not one with the rice. I like to use that word, one. They become one. You want your food to become one. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it on for 20 minutes. Turn it down to mid and monitor it. Here we are, 20 minutes later, with the black-eyed peas and the cowpeas. Give it a little bit of redness, not too red. Today is a mixture. I'm adding shrimp in my fried chicken. I'm just removing the shell off. And once I get it all done, season, prep, and ready. Okay, this is my veggie. Carrot, red and green pepper, and some onion. I'm gonna put it to saute. I'm using the same or some of the oil that I fry the fish in so that I could keep the same flavor of the fish going. Stir your vegetable so that way it's not sitting and it's not burning. I want it to be sauteed, cooked before I add the shrimp in. Shrimp doesn't take too long, so again, you're always gonna see pepper. Okay, And I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning on here because I want our nice, rich, reddish gravy look. So I'm gonna add some of my seasoning. I showed you this seasoning from my last video. I'm gonna use it today. Take a look at this seasoning. All right. Add a bit there. Again, you could use less than I'd say half of tablespoon is good. Move it around so that your seasoning is not being burnt in one spot. And I'm gonna add another seasoning in here, which is combined with the all-purpose seasoning, grounded pepper, and some pimento is added. And it's all mixed up in this seasoning. Less than a tablespoon again. And let's give it a quick stir. I did not use a lot of oil because, as you know, the fish was already fried. We don't need all that oil. So I'm adding the shrimp in. Shrimp takes about 10 minutes to cook. Easy peasy. As soon as it touched the hot pan, the shrimp will change color. But just to make sure that it's cooked through, leave it for 10 minutes. I'm just going to give it a quick stir here and kind of like have the heat run through it. Of course, it's not yet done cooked, and I'm going to add at least a cup of water. And this basically process is me getting the gravy, and this is where the brown stew part comes in for the fish. So today it's brown stew fish with a little bit of shrimp. Like I said, I'm doing a mixture today. So you can see the color of the shrimp changing right there. I love shrimp by itself. I'm going to do a video too where it's just shrimp day. But for now, my main dish is the fish. Alright, so I grabbed my water. Again, it's a cup of water, and I pour it in, and you can see the color of the season that was added. It changed right there. And let me grab the fish, and I'm going to put them in one by one with the tongue. And when I do put the fish in, I don't stir it, I don't flip it, I just leave it. And the reason for that is now it's being brown stew. If you should stir every minute, the fish will be broken up, and you don't want that. So take a look. After 15 minutes of simmering on the stove, I added some more of the red and green bell pepper and some okra on top just to, you know, brighten the look of the fish, and it's steaming. So leave it there for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna add some butter in, and I also added some long green and yellow string beans. I put the butter at the side. Look at this beautiful rich color that I was mentioning. That is nice. Look at it on the fish. Beautiful. It doesn't just look beautiful, it tastes yummy. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm very new to YouTube, and obviously the more videos I'll do, the better I'll get. And with you right there with me, you'll see the best quality. Here's my rice after 25 minutes. It's done. It's ready. Also, the fish is done and ready. Doesn't that look good? Yes, it does. So let's plate it. The rice. Oh, before I actually plate it, here's a preview. It's barbecue season. Summer is here. Barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs. I will be doing a video showing you how to clean up the chicken and my favorite barbecue sauce. You know, us Caribbean people, on Sundays we try to cook 2 different meats. So let's plate my dish for today. The star of the show is fish and shrimp with rice and peas. That's some vegetable right there with feta cheese. It's yummy in my tummy, yummy in my tummy. All right, grab a plate and come over. I keep inviting you, you never show up. Come on over and don't forget to subscribe.